Okay, all set. Oh, that's right, map blocks. It's Bunny Day today, so the town is going to hunt for special eggs. Go join the fun, okay? Well, everyone, it's Mapblocks360 here, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo, and today is Bunny Day, as we just got announced by Isabel on the title screen, and by that little message that we saw just then as well. So today is Easter Sunday in real life, and that means it is going to be Easter in Animal Crossing as well, and that is going to be exactly what we will be celebrating today. First of all, I am going to quickly check my mail, because I have received some letters. It's not very often I get mail, and whoa, my pockets are extremely full of mail. Don't really need that letter to Dina, so we'll see what this one is, which is from Quilson. We'll see what Quilson's been sending me, and we'll get to the festivities in just a moment here. To my blocks, I heard it can be easier to say something in a letter than face to face. That's why I'm writing these words. You're cool. Wow, like a weight's been lifted from the shy Quilson. I appreciate it. I like the paper on that one. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to be cowarding onto that one though. Looks like we've got our mum has sent us a letter, so let's read this. Darling Mapblocks, I hear your home's expanding. Use this to fill some of your new space. I'm proud of you, Mum. Well, I expanded my house around a week ago, so she's a little bit late on receiving the news, but I forgive her. We are living quite a long way away from home, I assume. I will quickly check our present here from Mum, so let's open up our first Prezi. What do we got? We've got a flying saucer. That's a bit of an interesting item. I will just hold on to that for a moment. And we are going to get started. Now, you might have noticed that there is a lot of stuff going on around town already. First thing I'd like to draw your attention to is actually the music that's playing in the game right now. So because it's Easter, and, well, specifically Easter Sunday, we're celebrating Bunny Day, or Easter as it's called in real life. I'm just repeating my words like crazy today, aren't I? Basically, I'll let you guys have a listen to the music here for a moment, because I think it's pretty cool, and I think you're going to like it. So, I'll be quiet for a moment. Okay, I think that's about enough. Now, in addition to us celebrating Bunny Day today, you might have noticed that there is a dig spot here and a rock here where there normally is not. This is not the ore rock, and this is not a pitfall seed or a fossil. I will get to that in a minute. There's even another one over here as well. So, first of all, before I actually explain what this means, we're going to go and head on down to the plaza, and we are going to celebrate Bunny Day in the correct way, by seeing there's another one of those dig spots, and we're going to celebrate Bunny Day today in the best fashion possible by going over to the plaza, and you will see that when you approach the plaza, well, you won't see it, but rather hear, the music might get a little bit stronger as you go closer. You might hear a new character walking by. There he is. He's not doing it at the moment, but there he is. He's dancing. The music has gotten significantly stronger, and he's here. Who is this? This is a friendly rabbit guy who is basically the Santa Claus of Easter, because basically he's just the Easter Bunny. That's basically what he is. But basically, he's going to be hopping around and dancing around, and even sometimes he will actually stop dancing and act like he's all puffed out, which I believe is what he was doing when we came over here for the first time. But anyway, I am going to talk to him here and see what he has to say. Boingity boing, hello there. Spring has sprung, hippity flipper, I'm the lucky spring bunny, so call me Zipper. Yay, let's all clap. Just in case you're wondering, this is totally not a costume. Don't you go stooping, okay? It's totally not a costume, you say? Anyways, zippity zap, let's move on. Recently the weather's been pretty warm and spring's so exciting. Well, it's getting kind of cold for me where I live, but if you're in North America or the Northern Hemisphere, it'll be getting to spring now. Which brings me to another thing. Easter is actually pretty early this year. I believe that this is the first year since 2016 where Easter has actually fallen in March. And spring's so exciting. We should all play outside when the sky is so clear and the weather's inviting. Spring and sprawling, that's right. It is a nice day in-game, and it's also nice and clear in real life for me as well, so that's even better. Come play outside with Zipper T Bunny and have lots of fun, because fun's super funny. Haha, he's kind of like me when I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, me neither. I say some pretty weird stuff sometimes as well. Are you ready? Well then, let the fun begin. Let's look for eggs. Let's look for eggs. They're hiding, so hunt if you dare. I do dare. Where are they now? Where are they now? I don't know. Look everywhere. Did you understand that? Well, not really. 6 types of eggs are hidden all around town, so you should look for them and bring them back to me. Once you find all 6 types of eggs, I'll give you a nice present. The eggs aren't hidden in the shops or houses, so just look outside. Check the trees, the rocks, the water. Don't forget to look on the ground or up in the sky. They could be about anywhere. I wonder why. Well, have fun. Go on, stop staring at me like that. Okay, I'm getting the gist of what he's talking about here. So our goal today for Easter, or Bunny Day as it's known in Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I think most of the other Animal Crossing games, except if you're playing Wild World, which is famously known for having the lack thereof of holidays. That was worded terribly. Basically, in Wild World, you actually don't have any holidays except for ones that were created by the development team, like Lardy Day, Yay Day, Acorn Festival, and one about hanging up lights on the front of your house, which occurs in February, I believe. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm going to get straight into what we're going to be doing here today, and that is we're going to be hunting for eggs. Now, you might remember how he mentioned that we're going to need to look in the ground, in the trees, in the sky, in the water, and all that good stuff. Basically, our first egg that we are going to find is by cracking open a bunch of rocks. As you can see, we cracked open that rock here, and we got our first egg. So I'll pick that up. We dig up this one, and we've got our second type of egg, which is called an earth egg. I believe the other one was called a rock egg, as you could probably imagine. Now, you're going to see all of these dig spots around your town, and you're going to want to dig them up, because we're going to need to bring him each of the 6 types of eggs, and he will give us a special prize. However, after we get that special prize, we're going to be doing something else with these eggs. Now, I reckon it's going to take a little while to dig these all up. That was a fossil, which is not what we're looking for, so I reckon I will just put that over on the ground somewhere. And I'll just plop that down here, because I'm not going to need that right now. My inventory already is pretty chock full. Now, another important thing to note is that on this day, you're going to need to make sure that you have all your tools with you. Now, you might have seen that I have a wetsuit in my inventory, which is something I actually haven't owned before. Oh, come on, another fossil? Really? I'm just going to put that over there again. Now, I actually never had a wetsuit, and yesterday I had to spend my afternoon going to the island and doing tours, so I was able to afford to purchase it. I think it was... I don't really know how many medals it was. I don't think it was a lot, and I don't think it was too little either. It was kind of in the middle ground, I guess you could say. So, imagine if this is a fossil. Nope, it's an earth egg. That's good for me. We're going to need to get all 6 types before we can actually bring them back to him, and I will go over how you get the other types as well in a moment. I just want to knock down a few of these. Now, while we're here, I thought we'd go over our third type of egg. We're doing this pretty quickly today, aren't we? So the third type of egg, well, let's go over what we've already done first. We've gotten the rock egg. Let me just see. Is it called the rock egg? I believe it would be. No, it's called the stone egg, okay. And then we have the earth egg, of course, which we dug up around just over there near my house. Now, our third type of egg is going to be one which you get by shaking trees. So if we shake trees, there's a chance that we might get coins or beehives to fall out, which is unlucky. But there's a chance that we might get a special egg to fall out. Oh, no, yeah, I've got the bees. No. Let me see if I can try and catch them. Oh, yes, I got them. Awesome. Don't think I've caught them before. I caught a bee. Buzz, buzz. Phew, why am I still holding it? That's a very good question. Apparently, I've already caught the bees before. However, it's also pretty interesting that you can actually pick up the beehive and sell it for quite a large amount of bells. I believe it's around 500, in case you're wondering. So, we didn't get lucky enough there. We got quite the opposite of lucky, unlucky. If we keep shaking, we'll get that to happen. We have found our third type of egg, which is called... the tree egg, as you might expect, because it comes from trees. I kind of wish that in the inventory they all had different icons, because they're all just pink. However, we are halfway there exactly to being able to go to Zipper T Bunny. I'm not sure what the T stands for in his name. It's probably just for the, I'm going to assume. Where's my shovel? There it is. There's another earth egg, and I believe that is all the slots in my inventory filled up. Most of them with eggs, some of them with tools. Apparently not, I've got 2 more, so we might as well go and get a couple more. Now, there's one thing that people, that's just the ore rock, there's one thing that people have been experiencing in this game in the past, and that is if you don't destroy all the rocks in your town that spawn because of Easter, then apparently people have heard and been experiencing that they will stay in your town forever. You can't get rid of them. So if you decide to play the game today, make sure to go around and knock down all these rocks and dig up all these dig spots. The dig spots should be fine. They shouldn't stay around. Although, with the rock thing, I don't know if this was only an occurrence that happened before the Welcome Amiibo update, or it was one that they fixed after they updated to Welcome Amiibo, because I am aware that they did actually fix a couple bugs in that time, such as being able to use the King Tut Master to fall into the river, which I think I actually attempted in a video once but didn't get to work. There was also the neck glitch, which was also patched during the Welcome Amiibo update too. Now, I am chock-a-block full of eggs here, so I'm going to put a couple of these on the ground here, just to save up a couple inventory slots, and I don't want to drag them to my character, because that might spoil something that might happen very, very soon, and I don't want to spoil that just yet, as I just said. So we've freed up a couple spots. We've got our tree egg, our earth egg. Oh, he's tired, and he's back dancing again. He just isn't going to stop, is he? Anyway, I think it's about time we go and cover our next type of egg. So we've gone over the tree egg, the rock egg, and the earth egg. Well, it's called the stone egg. I don't know why they just didn't call it the rock egg, but whatever. Our next type of egg is going to be utilizing our fishing rod, and we're going to need to go deep fishing. Well, not quite deep fishing. We'll get to something related to deep sea in a moment. However, if we catch a medium-sized fish, there's a chance that we get a goldfish, which is not what I was wanting, but there's a chance that we should get a rare egg. Well, all of them are kind of rare. You've got to kind of hunt for them. That's the whole idea of an Easter egg hunt. So if we catch this, this might be what I'm talking about, the river egg. I think, yes, there it is right there. Wow, I caught an egg. I should take it to Zipper. That's exactly what we've got to do. So I believe that a good rule of thumb for when you're trying to get the river egg, was it called the river egg or the water egg? Let me quickly look. I've got this written down in my notes, but I'm not looking at my notes for some reason. I'm not sure why. It was called the water egg. So that's our fourth egg. We've got 2 more to cover, and I missed that. So the rule of thumb that I was talking about earlier is that you need to look around for medium-sized shadows. I believe around the same size as a carp I will do. I'll put an image up on the screen of a medium-sized fish shadow just in case you need some help identifying around that particular size. I believe this is around the perfect size for it actually, so I might not need to do that. Let's see. Do they always bite down the first time? Because I think this might be another one. Nope, that's a barbel steed. I've already caught that before. Don't really need it. I will release our goldfish and our barbel steed because I've gotten limited inventory space because we've got some other tools we need to work with, which the next 2 eggs are going to be utilizing the tools that are also in my inventory, as you'd expect. So we've got another earth egg here. I might quickly dig that up. There we go. Awesome. I'm going to go drop some of these off in the plaza. Let me quickly get out my fishing rod again, and we'll have another go at getting one of the river eggs. I think maybe this might be a bit too small, but we'll just see anyway. Anyway, I think it's about time we move on to our next type of egg, which is going to be with your slingshot, another tool that we don't really use that much, except for popping balloons, which leads us to where our next egg is going to be coming from the sky, and I believe I am actually hearing a balloon present float by, so that'd be good if I could locate where that is. There it is, I hear it. Gonna pop it down. Now there's a chance that in the present, I believe it's just always going to be in the present maybe, but if we shoot this down, it'll turn into an egg straight away, and we have this sky egg, which is pretty cool. That's another one of our type of eggs that we're going to need. We've gotten 5 out of 6 types of eggs so far. Another stone egg, I keep calling it the rock egg. Now another thing about the rocks and the trees and the dig spots is that there is only going to be a limited number of earth eggs, stone eggs, and tree eggs around your town. However, the other 3 types of eggs are going to be unlimited. You can always find an unlimited number of those around your town. Basically, you've just got to wait patiently until you see either a balloon floating by, or just keep trying to catch medium-sized fish, or go into our next type of egg, which I'm going to need to actually go down to the beach for. Don't want to sit on that rock. I'm going to need to go down to the beach, and that's where we'll go over our next type of egg, which is going to be one you can find in the ocean, not by fishing, but by putting on a wetsuit and going for a bit of a deep dive. However, I'm going to need to empty out a bit of my pocket room here, because I've got too many eggs on me, way too many here. That should be about enough, because it's not always guaranteed that I'm going to get the 6th type of egg. I might end up catching some other type of creatures along the way as well. Anyway, I'm going to put my net away, and in we go to the water. I haven't actually shown off this mechanic yet, at least I think I did on the island, although I'm not entirely sure. Can't exactly remember too well. However, you're going to want to swim around here and wait for some shadows to appear, and then press Y to dive down. And there is a chance that that is going to be our 6th type of egg. Now, I'll come back to you once I finally find one of those. And there we have it. We've got an egg from the seabed. I better take it to Zipper, so that must be our deep sea egg. And I'm going to retreat from the water now. That actually didn't take too long to find. I just had to swim around for a bit. I think it took around 1.5 minutes to get it. So maybe it's not the river egg that's actually the hardest to get, but it is instead the deep sea egg. Now, do I have all of the types of eggs on me? We've got stone egg, got a water egg, got a sky egg, we've also got a deep sea egg. So that must mean we need the tree egg. Okay, so I finally finished collecting all our 6 different types of eggs, and it's time to go and talk to Zipper again and see what he's going to give me. Let's look for eggs, let's look for eggs. Huh? What's up? I have brought you something. I've got all 6 types of eggs. Oh, then let me see it. Here you go. We've got one, our stone egg, our water egg, and oh, do we have to just give it to him one at a time? Apparently that might be the case. If so, then that's pretty annoying. Ah, you brought me a colourful, wonderful stone egg. Well, thank you, Hippity Hop. No problem, buddy. Always like to help out with our fellow animal friends. Keep up the hard work and bring me those other eggs. Let's look for eggs. Let's look for eggs. They're hidden all over town. Yes, they are. Okay, then. Ah, man, so it apparently seems I'm going to have to give these to him all one at a time. So I'm going to come back to you when I've finished doing that. Okay, so it's time for me to give Zipper the final egg. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but we're going to need to give it to him anyway. Let's see, it is the tree egg. That was our last egg, and we're going to see what exactly he's going to give me. Oh wow, you really got into the spirit, didn't you? I sure did. It's a tree egg. This means you found all 6 types of them. Well done, Hippity Skip. Thank you, buddy. You've done a great job with your eggy search. I'll give you a prize. It's Fun Bunny merch. Well, thank you, good man. What is this going to be? It's an egg basket. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Ready? Hooray, 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 hooray. By the way, did you know that you can eat these eggs? Oh, I thought I was going to have to explain it myself, but maybe he's going to do it for me. If you eat one and find a winning ticket in it, please bring it back to me for a gift. Wimmity wham. Okay, well that's exactly what I'm going to do, and that leads me into what I'm going to talk about next, is eating the eggs. So if we pick up all these eggs and drag them over to our character in our inventory, which I'll do. So got all those, and if I drag one to my character here, we can actually eat it, just like you can a fortune cookie and other stuff like that. And it looks like I've actually got a winning ticket. Sweet, I got a winning ticket. Awesome job, me. Now, there are one of 3 different things that can pop out of these eggs when you eat them. First of them is the winning ticket, which I'm going to put on the ground here. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier, but there are actually 3 different things you can find inside of an egg when you eat them. First of which is the prize ticket, or the winning prize ticket, which I got just then, which will enable you to get an item from Zipper once you give it to him. The second of which is going to be a piece of candy, which is the, I guess you could say, unlucky prize. And then finally, if we are able to show this off here, I'm not sure if I will. There you go, I just got candy there, that's the unlucky prize. Oh, there's a piece of candy inside the egg. Although the candy isn't actually entirely useless. I will show you something you can do with it later on that might be pretty useful. Oh my god, I got it already. Woohoo, I got a grand prize ticket. I'm the luckiest of the lucky. You don't say. Well, I pretty am lucky. So I'm going to pop that on the ground as well. And I'm going to... Oh, didn't mean to close my inventory just yet. I'm going to eat my earth egg as well. Let's see, we've got a candy in that one. That's okay. And we'll eat our final egg. And that one just had a piece of candy inside it too. Alright, since I've eaten most of my eggs, although I do have a couple down left at the beach, I'm going to show you what happens when you give Zipper the prize ticket, or the winning prize ticket as it's called. Let's look for eggs, let's look for eggs. Huh? What's up? Not much. I have brought you something. Oh, then let me see it. I have a winning ticket for you here. The winning ticket. There we go. I will show you guys what he is going to do with it. Oh, hey, you brought me a winning ticket. Congratulations and hooray. Someone as lucky as you deserves a present. Hippity flop. Yes, I do. We got another item, which is awesome. It's an egg bench. Alright, here we go. Ready? Lucky prize, lucky prize. Why is it lucky? Why do you care? Yeah, I don't know either. Well, I am pretty lucky, and that is a piece of furniture from the Egg series. If I can find where it is. There it is, the Egg bench. And that is basically the aim of the game. We're going to need to give these prize tickets over to Zipper, who is going to exchange them for a piece of the Egg Furniture series. I'm not entirely sure if Zipper is one of the characters that will give you these items all in a specific order, or he's just going to give them to you randomly. I believe that Snowman gives them to you all in a chronological order, and I don't know if Zipper does, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I also want to show you how what happens when I give him the winning extra lucky ticket. Seriously, what's up? Not much, but I do have another thing I'd like to give you, which is the grand prize ticket. That's what it's called. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, here you go. Oh hey, it's a grand prize ticket. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's the rarest one, and I got it on my second try. So I'm as lucky as you deserves to have this. What is it going to be? Another furniture item? Awesome. It's Zipper's pick. Alright, here's a special version for the grand prize winner. Oh yeah. Ready? Happy winner. Happy winner. Look at you. You are a winner. Oh yeah, even got a little dance there. Yeah, okay. He's just like not enthusiastic about his job at all. But anyway, we got Zipper's pick, which is actually pretty cool. That's one of the ways you can get villagers' pictures. And speaking of villagers' pictures, we're going to be going over how to get a couple of those very, very soon. Just a bit of a hint for one of our upcoming events. Anyway, I'm going to go back around and finish eating my eggs and handing him in the prize tickets and seeing what other prizes we can get. So I'll come back to you guys once I've done a little bit more work on the egg item series collection. Okay, it's been a little while and I have been absolutely at it, grinding for these eggs and trying to get as many winning prize tickets and grand prize tickets as possible. However, at the same time I also ran into a bit of a problem, which is a large amount of candy as well. Now, since I've got so many, I figured I might as well start giving them to him and see what prizes he's going to give me. So I'll come back to you guys once I've finished giving him all of these winning prize tickets. Now, I've just been sitting here and giving him a couple of these winning prize tickets already, and I thought I might as well try out something a little bit interesting. Now, when I select an item to give to him, I can actually give him any item, not just the winning prize tickets or the grand prize tickets. So I want to see what kind of dialogue he will produce when I actually give him an item that isn't one of those two things. So let's see, I just got the Egg TV, I believe, and let's see what happens when I give him something that isn't one of the winning prize tickets. So let's see, what happens if I give him an egg wardrobe? Like, what does he say? He probably doesn't say anything interesting, but maybe. You know, this doesn't make me happy at all. So he's just going to give it back to me. Okay. I'm giving it back. Okay, well, that actually is some interesting dialogue, so I'm glad we got that to happen. Anyway, I'll come back to you guys once I've finished collecting all of these Egg series items. Okay, I am back, and that took quite a long time to finally give him all of those winning prize tickets and grand prize tickets, and actually receive all of the items, which should be right about here. I don't know if I finished the entire Egg series. However, it did actually seem that as he was giving them to me, he did give them to me in some kind of chronological order, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't think I have any duplicates of any of the items, except Zipper's pick, which I got a few of because I got a few like ultra rare tickets, or whatever they're called, grand prize tickets, or winner ones, or whatever they're called. I got a couple of those. Now, I thought I would also draw your attention to something else you can do with your candy that you've got left over from losing eggs. Now, you might see how these candies are all nice and clean here, however, except that this one has a pile of ants on it. You can actually catch these ants with your net, which I'm going to do right now. As you can see, it's even got a magnifying glass that small. I caught an ant. I'm exuberant. Well, not really. And it's 6.1 millimeters, which is absolutely tiny. Same deal with the flea. The flea will also have the magnifying glass when you find one. So there we go. Apparently I've already caught that. I'm not entirely sure how. I think that might have happened on Halloween. Although, yeah, it's pretty cool. If you don't already have that, you can catch the eggs on this day by getting all of your candy. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, if I haven't already talked about it already, because I planned on doing some post-commentary for this episode, if we talk to him from behind, there's a zipper here, and I will zoom in on it for you. There is indeed a zipper there, and at the start of the video when we talked to him, he said that this is totally not a costume. And in fact, right now he's pointing out that, I'm sorry, but could you stop staring at my back, implying that we really shouldn't be looking at his back. thus telling us that in fact he actually is a person in a costume. Maybe this is the only other human character that actually appears in Animal Crossing, or his costume just has a zipper on the back and he's just a normal villager rabbit, because there are different species of animals and rabbits are in this game, so maybe it's just a rabbit dressed up in a fluffier kind of costume, you know what I mean? There are a lot of conspiracy theories about who actually is Zipper T Bunny. You won't find anything there anyway. Are you sure about that? Not entirely sure myself either. However, I don't know if I got all of these. I did say that earlier. However, I reckon that if I didn't manage to actually get them all, I will go over those later and get what I actually haven't found yet, in case I didn't get all of them. Although I'm not entirely sure if I did or didn't, which I've said around 5 times now, but you kind of get what I'm saying. There's actually this item here, which is a pink velvet stool. I'll pick that up. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to clean up a little bit around town, picking up some of the beehives and coins that were dropped from when I was shaking trees and catching fish and all that good stuff. So I will come back to you guys then, and after that I reckon we might end off the video, unless I'm forgetting something, which I might be doing. But yeah, I'll come back once I finish cleaning up around town. Alright, so I finished cleaning everything up, which actually took quite a while. Had to donate a couple things to Blathers. He did actually find a fossil that we haven't already donated yet. Unfortunately, it wasn't the very last fossil we are going to need in the museum, but I also managed to donate the sea anemone we caught earlier on when finding the deep sea egg. But anyway, I think that this is going to be the point where I end off today's video. I've been recording for around an hour and a half now, very long time, in a non-air conditioned room. It's actually pretty hot here today. And I reckon that I will hold off until another upcoming episode to show you guys the Egg series furniture. I will come back here later tonight and also finish off any remaining items we don't have, and I'll make a list. I'll write a list down of what we've got and what we are missing, so I know which ones we need to grab and what kind of eggs we need to find later on. Now I'm going to go back into the house and we're going to end off the video, and I'm going to need to tell you guys when we're going to be meeting up next. Which might be a little bit surprising as to how soon we're going to be meeting up next after this video. So I'll get to that in a moment. And here we are. I need to actually expand my rooms a bit before I show you the Easter egg furniture series, so I might need to get onto that and go to the island later tonight as well. And yeah, basically that is going to be about it for today's episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. We have celebrated Easter, or Bunny Day as it's known in this game, as the bell goes, for the 3 o'clock. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much about it. Now, in terms of when we're going to be meeting up next, you're probably wondering when that's going to be. And I've got some awesome news for you, because we're going to be meeting up tomorrow for April Fool's Day, which is going to be tomorrow. So yeah, you'll have a double 2 videos, well, not 2 videos in one day, but 2 videos the day each after each other. But until then, I will see you guys all later. Bye bye.